Hello everyone, I'm Justin44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amen. Last episode, we finally finished everything we had to do in the Underdark, dealt with the matron mother and her daughter, got the dragon eggs back for the dragon, and now she's allowing us to leave. We should be, allegedly, somewhere close to where Irenicus and Body are, so let's find out where we are exactly. Oh goody, Drow to fight. Oh, one of them's a mage. I should have gone for the mage. Oh no, the mage is actually stunned. Good. Do me a favor, try and kill these Drow as quickly as you can. As well as these spiders. Oh shit, I got charmed. That's not good. Well, I got knocked out. Okay, those Drow are all handled, and we're not going to pick up anything they have.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
There were more spells cast than I would have liked. Now I gotta wait for me to wear off. You know what, you have many cure spells, so go ahead and cast one. There, that works.
Very well.
War elves.
My blade down to stop.
A dangerous mistake.
Okay. Hello.
The dark ones.
The dark enemy is there! Attack that the forest will never again feel the taint of their step! For Suldan Esalar!
We shall never.
You there!
surrender the heart.
You are not of our enemy's dark design. Get to the surface and report to Elhan immediately.
Greetings, adventurers.
Well, as you say. More Drow!
Gotcha good.
Okay, kill all these Drow.
Bring them on.
Okay, not gonna pick up any of that
We
stuff.
shall never surrender
Flee
the
this
heart.
place, lest you fall as a casualty of circumstance. Get to the surface and report to Elhan. He will see you to safety. Don't worry. Oh, that is a lot of Drow. Fortunately, we have all these war elves here.
My blade
Till the battle
down.
and victory.
Don't worry, these Drow will all die.
Go for the eyes.
One more.
Go for the eyes. Yeah!
Our queen menaces
You are not the Drow. Get to the surface before you fall between our forces. Elhan will see to your safety. Whoever Elhan is. We're trying to get out of here. And there's the way out.
Gather your party
Let us
before
leave.
venturing forth.
As much as you have traveled, these last few feet to the surface have seemed the longest trek by far. Your relief at seeing the light of the sky is palpable, even though you are not really fleeing the black of the Underdark, rather the constant treachery. Unfortunately, even though the setting has changed, your immediate future still looks to be far from peaceful. This area has been the staging ground for many recent battles, and judging from the faces of the beleaguered elven soldiers that now approach, there may be more to come.
Indeed.
We shall never surrender the
I
heart.
speak the common tongue that you might hear and be warned. All that breach the surface will be fought back. Wait, you are no Drow. You should not be in this area. Are you a collaborator? Have you betrayed the surface world to the devils below? My name is Frederick Lionheart. I have fought through the Drow to find Irenicus. You know of Irenicus? You will speak with Elhan immediately. He will determine your relationship with the Fiend. By all means, if this Elhan can tell me of Irenicus, I am very eager to meet him. Your fate will be decided shortly. You will remain under guard until Elhan sees you. Make no move, you will be watched closely. Very well. That's fine.
The Seldarine watch over us.
Welcome.
Victory shall be ours this day.
Yes. Welcome. I'll have you know I do not trust you. I have no reason to trust you. I do not feel that I have to trust you. No doubt the same applies from your perspective. I only wish to help, though I won't be much use if I don't know what is going on. You will be of use if you supply answers to our questions. Perhaps you will bring enlightenment, perhaps not. Perhaps you are in league with the enemy, perhaps not. I am undecided. Elhan will see to you. He will make sure you are comfortable, and that you reveal what you must of yourself. He's experienced, and he has knowledge of the enemy. Mind that you obey him. Regardless of your intent, if you attack any of my elves here, I will have you killed on the spot. We are Legion, rest assured.
Well, I thank you for coming.
Thank you for proving friendly. I was not looking for another fight. Yes, well, I am here to determine exactly what it is you were looking for. A battle may yet be warranted. I shall keep this brief, as I have little time to waste on you. A few questions are all I need regardless. Ask what you will. I have nothing to hide from you. I will ask some things of you, and you will speak what you know. My sages will detect any falsehood. They are very good at that sort of thing. Now then, something simple and direct to begin with. You emerged from the home of the Drow. Were you fleeing, or are you in league with them? Neither. Any association with them was a means to an end. My goals are separate. Truth. I concur, truth. A truth. Well, a good start. You are currently not an ally of the Drow. This tells me nothing of your motives, though. Let us continue. A name, then, that you may know something of. Irenicus. Do you know of him? Of course, he is the reason that I have come all this way. Strong truth. Very much so, the association's clear. So you admit to knowledge of a fiend and criminal. I will have to push this further. Perhaps you are a window to his plans. Shall we try to determine how much you know, how far your association goes? Are you in league with Irenicus? No, I am not. He is our common enemy. Truth. Truth. It seems he believes this wholeheartedly. I am glad to hear as such. My guards have better things to do than be waiting to execute you. This has put me more at ease. Whatever manner of creature you are, we are on the same side in this instance, at least. It is as I told you. Why wouldn't you believe me to begin with? I mean, I can think of a few reasons. You are certainly less of a threat than I first imagined, but do not think you are welcome yet. This area is still at risk, and I will not take chances. For now, I will apprise you of the situation, and you will realize why travel in this area is to be restricted. You might have received a warmer welcome, but Irenicus has triggered the strongest of emotions where'er he is trod. He has stepped beyond all bounds of decency, and our very city is under the weight of his thumb. Sultan Esalar is simply gone. Irenicus is the most vile of villains if he dared destroy a whole city. I can't believe that. And I have believed some amazing things, let me tell you! Yeah, trust me, he's believed some amazing things. Just ask his talking miniature giant space hamster that only he can talk to. Like I said, he's believed some amazing things. It has only been concealed, but we cannot penetrate the magics that have hidden it. We are forced to remain here, pestered by Dro while supplies falter. Dro that were incited by Irenicus and the bargains he made in the Underdark. Truth. Yes, he knows much of this. It would seem your travels have given you quite a bit of insight into the plans Irenicus has made. I wonder if you might be of service to us. I might be, if you think you can trust me. You obviously bear no love for Irenicus, making you the enemy of our enemy. Classically speaking, this might make you our friend. And even if you are not, you cannot reach Irenicus without helping us. He is untouchable, save for one possibility. Within the temple was an artifact of great power, the Rin Lanthorn. It is an ancient lantern, etched with the oldest of runes. The Lanthorn is attuned to the Elven nation, and no magic can bar its return to Elven lands. We could simply walk to Sulda Nesselar if we had possession of it. Someone stole the relic when the temple fell to the Dro. Obviously, it was a servant of Irenicus capitalizing on the chaos of the battle. We have not been able to determine where the thief went, despite the best efforts of our sages. It makes me think that the lantern is no longer in Elven territory. It must have been Body. Only she would have been trusted with such a thing. Truth. As I said, I cannot help you if you don't trust me. Body. You may know more than we about this situation after all. I propose we exchange our services. It would help if I knew what was really going on here. I cannot say more than I have. Perhaps if I had access to the city I would have insight, but as it stands, I am in the same situation you are. The attack came without warning, born in the mind of a human we did not know. This was not in the realm of possibility, and it remains as such. He has dealt with Dro, defiled our temple, and violated our city. His name is to be spit and spoken of as rarely as possible. He is all that elves are not. If you know how to find the treacherous servant of this fiend, I suggest that you do it. You seek Irenicus, we seek Irenicus. To help us is to help yourself. Find the Lanthorn. Seek outside Elven lands in whatever location you think an important servant of Irenicus would be. Only then will we reach this man. I will need supplies, and I might need help facing Body. We cannot march on human territory. As great as our problems are, they would only get worse if we appeared to be sending agents into the cities of Amun. Bull does not favor the odds, but I have no doubt we will succeed. You have traveled extensively. Return to the groups you have already encountered and ask their aid. I am sure you will find some among them to help you. They need not know the nature of the emergency, only that a great evil must be routed. The less you know of the shame brought by Irenicus, the better. Can you help with special supplies? Holy water and stakes come to mind. I have such things. The water is exceptionally potent and will prove effective against those that wronged the temple. The wrath of Seldarine is in each vial. It sounds as though you know the nature of the creature you must face. Your service is now doubly appreciated. Before I go, what did you say about shame? What shame has Irenicus caused you? It is not your concern. His deeds will be apparent when we reach him. Until then, you should begin your task. I will begin immediately. We have talked long. I will make sure the guards know you are free to come and go. All speed to you, Frederick Lionheart. Okay. First, important events. I must find the Rin Lanthorn, which will open the way to Sulda Nesselar, where Irenicus awaits. I am told that the Rin Lanthorn is currently possessed by Body in her lair in Alcatla's graveyard district. If I find any allies before then, they may be of help in facing her. And Elhan has requested my service none too subtly. To reach Irenicus, I must first help the elves gain entry to their own city, Suldanesalar. Irenicus has hidden it using illusion magics of some sort that defy dispelling. If we are to regain access, I have to retrieve the Rin Lanthorn, an artifact lantern that is attuned to the elven nation. Elhan believes that someone powerful that follows Irenicus stole it from the desecrated elven temple, and I have a very clear idea just who that might be. I will not receive help from the elves in tracking her, even though I am certain I am familiar with her old stomping ground. Elhan has advised that he cannot follow with his battalions for risk of causing an even larger incident, this time with paranoid human forces. He suggested that I seek out allies among the groups I have already met within human territories. That is my intent. And, leaving Spellhold and following Irenicus and Body, I ended up in the Underdark. There I learned that the pair had contrived to steal the eggs of Adalon, a silver dragon, and had bargained them to the Dark Elves in return for passage, and perhaps a service I am unaware of. The dragon disguised me as a drow so that I could infiltrate Usnatha, and through her efforts and mine, I was able to survive the Underdark, learning a bit of Irenicus and his plan along the way. As near as I can figure, the actions of Irenicus nullified Adalon's influence as the guardian of an elven temple, and though the drow care little for conquest above ground, it has allowed them to deliver an insulting blow to the surface elves. The drow have now destroyed a very ancient and symbolic elven holy site, drawing a large elven force to secure the area and retaliate if necessary. Many have died on either side. Obviously, Irenicus plans to use the carnage to his advantage, but how? A good question. So, anything else you have to tell us? Oh, by the way, yes, adamantine dust. This is a pile of adamantine dust, most likely the end result of exposing a drow item to the light of day. Yeah, I got a couple of those. Okay, elven holy water. That'll be good. And we have wooden stakes. Also, very good. I'll take some of the adamantine dust, but I don't think we need the rest.
Done. You
I wish I
return.
could spend more time
All
in the
has been
forest.
relatively quiet
Oh,
here.
it feels so
I
alive.
believe the Drow were mostly satisfied with the destruction of our temple. They have made no further serious advancement yet.
My sages detect no artifact. You have not recovered the Lanthorn yet? Remember, I suggested getting help from those you met in your travels if you were in need. And I do intend to. Let's take a look around this area a bit first, since I'm pretty sure we can. I don't know what there is around here. Probably not very much. But I'll see what I can find here. We must be getting somewhat close to the end. I mean, we still have a fair bit to go. We need to find and kill Body. Definitely. Recover the lantern. Go to the place we need to go in order to, get in. And then we need to find Irenicus and kill him. So we're on our way. We're on our way to completing this. Still a little bit to go. But we're on our way. Throat's starting to go, but I still have 10 minutes left. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be anything too special here in the area. I just uncover things because it's how I work. Okay, just a little bit more to look at here. There's the general.
We shall never surrender.
I will not tolerate the presence of outsiders, no matter who they are or what they intend to do for our cause. The risk is too great. Do what you must, but do it far from here. I will believe your intentions when all is right again. Understandable. Okay. Well, that appears to be about everything there is here, so let's get out of here. First place first that we're going to visit. Small Teeth Pass. Okay, there's the Underdark exit, but what is Small Teeth Pass? It's the only place I haven't really been yet. Oh, that must go to the North Forest, which is where we're supposed to go. Forest of Tethir. We got unreachable areas. I'm curious about those. First, though, the Darnese Hold.
You have been fighting your enemies.
I would have words with you, sir.
What are you doing back here? I am glad to see you. I had thought our friendship would...
I am not here for a social call. This is the last time we will see each other peacefully. I have come to speak a warning. What are you talking about? It has been decided. You are a killer of harpers and a traitor. You have collaborated with our known enemies. Your execution has been ordered. What? Such a thing has never been done. This is a very special case. You have faced little opposition from the harpers so far. From here on, the attacks will increase in severity, unless you come with me now. What do you mean? This is an internal matter of justice and does not involve this Frederick Lionheart. You can spare him the attacks if you submit. What sort of deal is this? The only sort she will get. Think on it, Jaheira. You will receive the hearing you wish. Very well, Dermot. I will think on this. You do that, Jaheira. There will be no other warnings. Oh dear. Jaheira's tutor, Dermot, returned once again, this time with a warning. The Harpers have ordered Jaheira executed. The attacks from them will continue in severity unless Jaheira turns herself into them. Jaheira told him that she would think on it, and she left. And he left.
I tell you, Bruno, we've been on this path previously. Are you sure you know where you left it? I have no desire to keep traveling about in circles.
Blast it, boy, I may be old, but my memory has not left me head just yet, and we would not even have to look for it had Wolfgar not knocked it out of me hand. I did no such thing, dwarf. But you did, me boy. You were not looking where you were flying about in the battle, and I were too distracted by the trolls to run after it. And then I forgot that ye even did it after. Well, of course we be trying to help ye find it, but all Drizzt was wondering was... He be wondering whether I have a wit left in me head, girl. And I'll tell ye we'll find me hammer soon enough, and not leave it for goblins to steal. Be that as it may, Bruno. Drizzt, we've got company. Maybe they found your pretty little hammer, Bruno? I know of this one, Frederick Lionheart, from the Harpers. A drow of good alignment and heroic reputation. He is deserving of respect. Oh, another drow! I begin to see them everywhere, ever since the Underdark. They are so vicious, even bull cowers! What will we do, Frederick Lionheart? One more comment on me hammer, Rumblebelly, and you'll be the first to squish it when I gets it back. Peace, my friends. There is no need for us to fight over this. Ho there, travelers. I am Drizzt Do'Urden, most recently of the 10 Towns. Are you friend or foe? Hey! Didn't we encounter you in the last game? I am a friend, Drizzt. I have heard of you, and met you once. Well met then, friend. Tell me, have you perhaps seen a pink warhammer in the vicinity during your travels? I'm sorry, pink? Blast ye, Drizzt! Me hammer be not pink! Well, you have to admit, Brunar, since Syrian cast an enchantment on it, it has been glowing a little on the pinkish side. It be red! Red, I tell ye! Call it pink again, halfling, and you'll have yourself a one-way ticket to the abyss. We've been there. It was nothing special. Red, then. Might you have seen something like it, stranger? No, I haven't. Moradin's breath. It must be about here somewhere. We'll look for it a little while then, Bruno, have no fear. We are not expected back in the 10 Towns for a fortnight yet. Tell me, though, stranger, have we met before? I feel as though your face is familiar, but I cannot attach a time or place to it. Should I know you? We met only briefly. I helped you defeat some gnolls near Baldur's Gate. That was you! Well, glad I am to meet you again, friend. It is good to see others of decent nature travel these roads, especially with all the rumors of danger. If you are in need of assistance, I will be glad to offer it. If not, I will wish you well, and we shall be on our way back to the far north. I have a proposal for you, Drizzt, if you will wait for a moment. A proposal? Very well, stranger, I have no objections to hearing you out. If I can assist you, I will. I am Frederick Lionheart, and I seek to defeat a vampire in Athkatla too powerful to face alone. Will you help? I had heard rumors of this creature, but I also heard that she and her cohorts were destroyed. Are you claiming that this is untrue, that she yet exists? I was the one who destroyed her guild, but she got away. She is returned now, and is stronger even than before. I have had experience with such creatures in the past, and I know well their power. If what you say is true, we cannot allow it to continue to exist. I will join you in your battle, Frederick Lionheart, although there are things that we must do before that time. Where does this creature reside in Athkatla? In the crypts beneath the graveyard district. I think I know the area you speak of. Very well, we will meet you there when you are ready to venture beneath the surface. Until that time, Frederick Lionheart. An excellent idea, Frederick Lionheart. Adding Drizzt and his companions to our battle against Body will certainly tip the scales. You show great wisdom. Oh, well, would you look at that? I encountered the famed ranger Drizzt Do'Urden and several of his companions on the way back from the forest of Tethir. I managed to get him to agree to join in my fight against Body. He will meet me in the catacombs beneath the graveyard district when I am ready to face the vampire. Well, that's nice, having the legendary Drizzt Do'Urden on my side. Okay, as I was doing, back to the Darnese hold. We need to go in, and I need to see how my castle, fortress, whatever is doing. It's been a while. Quite a while. There's probably a fair bit of coin resting in my, my account.
Kill now.
By the way, Captain Cernic.
Declare yourself.
Nope, nothing new. Alright.
Consider it
Let's
done.
see if anything's going on in here. Oh, Major Domo, I must speak with you.
Greetings, Your Grace.
There are a couple of people who arrived recently, asking for an audience with you. A man and a woman, well dressed. They have not stated their business, however, preferring to speak to you. Shall I grant them an audience, my lord, or shall I just send them away? Bring them in. Let's see what they want, at least. Very well, my lord. I shall have them brought in. A good day to you, my lord Frederick Lionheart. I'm sure you are wondering what brings us here before you. Just tell him and get it over with. In my own time. Introductions first. My colleague and I are moneylenders, you see, from Athkatla. We have come here to collect a debt that is owed by the late Lord Darnese. A debt in the amount of 2,000 gold pieces. We do know that the late lord is quite dead, but the debt is attached to his property, so I believe it falls on you to repay it. Preposterous. There is no such debt. I would know of it. But on the contrary, there is. In fact, we have a scrip here asserting such, and it has his seal upon it. Fully documented and legal, I assure you. What? Let me see that. It is Lord Darnese's signature, all right, my lord. The wax has been pressed with his seal, but there is no way to determine precisely when this was done. Lord Darnese's seal was lost during the troll invasion, along with other things. These people could have gotten hold of it, and used it to forge these documents. It's not a forgery. We did not come here to cause any trouble, just to collect a simple outstanding debt. Of course, if you decide to refuse, well, we will simply have to take exception to that. We can't let debts slide, especially debts made by nobles. We'd be out of business. So if you refuse to honor the scrip, we will be forced to take other measures. There are at least, perhaps a dozen locals who owe us upward of 1,000 crowns. I understand that a merchant recently made a similar threat, and we can do the same. We will call in those debts immediately if you refuse. And, of course, we can have this done, even if something were to, say, happen to us. So, Lord Frederick Lionheart, what will it be? I am not Lord Darnese, but I will pay you, say, 1,000 gold to get rid of you and protect my people. But the amount owed us is 2,000 crowns, my Lord Frederick Lionheart. Why would we only take half of what is owed? I suggest you think about it again, and keep in mind the angry peasants will blame you for their predicament. Very well, 2,000 crowns it is. I have the money to spare. Very good, Lord Frederick Lionheart. You are a sensible man. Your debt is hereby paid in full. We thank you.
Greetings, Your Grace.
Is there nobody here to see me? No more. Alright, nothing else. Alright, well that's... felt like I was scammed out of money, but let me see how much I have upstairs. Possibly a good amount. If so, that would be very nice. Let's just head over to here.
I will do my best.
Because I've been away for quite some time. There's probably a good amount of money waiting for me in here. And... would you look at that? 2,000 gold. That is exactly how much I paid. So, joke's on you. Alright. And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode...
You must gather
well,
your party before venturing
go
forth.
around. Next episode, we've got a few things to do. Mainly, we need to go back to the city and see if I can reform...
I think the light hurts my eyes, though.
I think we need to see if we can actually make that, that one sword I want. I don't know if we can make anything else, but we can certainly try. And... while we can speak with other people, I kind of want to see if I can finish off Watcher's Keep. We've gotten a lot more powerful now, so we might be able to. And I'm also curious about what this area is. Small Teeth Pass, North Forest, Forest of Tethir. I am curious about those things. And we'll need to talk to a whole load of people. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44. That is Frederick Lionheart, Minsk, Sir Animan, Jaheira, Imoen, and Aerie. This has been a Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amen. And I shall see you all next time.